Today, September 4th, I, the Lord your God, am speaking directly to your heart with a message that is alive with hope and filled with urgency. This is not just another day or another word. This is a moment that carries the weight of heaven's promises and the certainty of eternity. I have seen every step of your journey, every tear you've shed in the quiet of the night, every burden you've carried when no one else seemed to notice. I have watched you face betrayals, endure injustices, and stand before closed doors that made you question your worth. But I want you to know, my beloved, that I have never forgotten you. I have been preparing something extraordinary for you, and the time for its arrival is now. Archangel Michael, my faithful warrior, has been by your side, whispering to your spirit, trying to capture your attention. Today, his voice is clear and unshakable. Your miracle is coming, and it will manifest just 2 minutes after you fully embrace this sacred message. This is not a general word for the masses. It is a personal promise, sealed with your name, meant only for you. I see how you've often skipped over moments like this, scrolling past or hesitating, thinking it's not for you or that it's too good to be true. But I am urging you, do not skip this. Open your heart, open your ears, open your spirit, because something divine is about to enter your life. Good news is on its way to your home. It's not a distant hope or a vague possibility. It is a certainty, dispatched from heaven with my authority. This good news might come as a financial breakthrough, a healing in your body, a reconciliation in a relationship, or an opportunity you thought was lost forever. Whatever the enemy tried to steal, destroy, or delay is about to be restored in ways that will leave you in awe. I am tired of seeing you doubt yourself. I am tired of the enemy's lies convincing you that you are forgotten or unworthy. I am tired of watching you carry the weight of disappointment. Today, I declare that those lies end. My word is final, my promise is unbreakable, and my love for you is everlasting. You are not abandoned, you are chosen. You are not overlooked, you are favored. You are not broken, you are being rebuilt into something greater than you could imagine. This moment is not ordinary, it is a divine appointment. The heavens are aligning in your favor, and the gates of blessing are swinging wide open. Archangel Michael stands as your protector, ensuring that no force of darkness can interfere with what I am releasing into your life. In just 2 minutes after you receive this message with faith, you will feel a shift. Something in your home, in your atmosphere, in your very life will begin to move. A messenger is coming, carrying provision, restoration, or an answer to a prayer you thought went unheard. I have seen the nights when you cried alone, when the world seemed to misunderstand you, when you wondered if I was still listening. I have counted every tear and stored every prayer. I have seen the moments when people betrayed your kindness, when they spoke against you behind your back, when they pretended to care while leaving you wounded. Through it all, you thought I was silent, but I was not. I was working in the unseen, preparing this very moment for your breakthrough. Every delay you faced was not a denial, it was a preparation. Every not yet was a step toward this now. Every prayer you thought bounced off the walls was caught in my hands, and today I am answering them. This good news is not small. It is something that will fill your home with joy, something that will surprise even those who doubted you. They will see what I am about to do and stand in wonder, their mouths open as your life turns around in ways they never expected. You are chosen, not by chance or mistake, but by my divine design. The battles you fought were not ordinary. They were spiritual struggles against unseen forces, and yet you are still standing. Why? Because I carried you when you couldn't walk. I lifted you when you thought you were falling. I protected you when the enemy set traps you didn't even see. Today, I am declaring that your home will be a place of miracles, provision, restoration, healing, and reconciliation are on their way. Do not treat this message lightly. This is not just another word to skim over or ignore. This is a divine signal, a confirmation that heaven is moving on your behalf. The angels are holding nothing back, and my hand is ready to deliver what you thought was impossible. For too long, you've lived with delays, disappointments, and unanswered questions. You've walked paths where others mocked your faith, doubted your resilience, or questioned if you'd ever rise again. But I, the Lord, say your season of waiting is over. Your miracle has been signed in heaven, sealed with my authority, and no power can stop it. Archangel Michael is standing guard, ensuring that nothing interferes with this divine release. You may be tempted to say, Lord, I am not worthy. You may look at your mistakes, your weaknesses, or your failures, and wonder if this promise is truly for you. But hear me, my grace covers you, my mercy restores you, and my love chooses you. This miracle is not about what you've done, it's about who I am. I am the God who keeps promises, who never fails, who turns ashes into beauty. Today, I am turning your mourning into joy, your emptiness into overflow, your ashes into something radiant. Those who laughed at your tears will see you rise with laughter. Those who mocked you when you were down will watch you be lifted higher than ever. Those who thought they buried your dreams will see your name resurrected before their eyes. This is an urgent moment. Your miracle is not waiting another month, another week, or even another day. It is moving now, and when it arrives, it will change everything. The secret I am revealing to you is simple, yet profound. You are chosen to receive. You've been trained by scarcity to doubt, by disappointment to lower your expectations, by others' blindness to close your own eyes. But I am untraining you now. I am teaching you to see yourself as I see you, worthy, loved, and capable of receiving the fullness of my blessings. Place your hand over your heart and feel the truth. I want you well, provided for, seen, protected, and overflowing with peace. This message is personal, intimate, and divine. Others may pass by it, but you cannot. It is sealed with your name, designed to awaken you to the truth that your miracle is closer than you've ever imagined. You've waited, prayed, and struggled through nights of tears and days of heaviness. But I am telling you now, your miracle is coming, and it will manifest 2 minutes after you fully receive this secret. Do not hesitate. Do not skip. Open your heart and let heaven pour in what has been prepared for you. A messenger is already on the way, carrying the answer to your prayers, the provision for your needs, the healing for your body, or the restoration of what was lost. I know the weight you've carried, the unanswered questions, the unhealed wounds, the moments when you thought it was too late. But I am the God of perfect timing, and I am saying it is not too late. It is right on time. Archangel Michael stands with a sword of fire, cutting through every chain that has bound your destiny. Every delay, every blockage, every scheme of the enemy is being destroyed. What you will see after this moment will shock those around you. They will wonder how it happened so quickly, how everything turned in your favor. But you will know it was my hand, my mercy, my promise fulfilled. Today, I am entering your home with good news. I am not distant or late. I have been arranging what you could not see. This day, September 4th, is marked by heaven as a day of divine reversal. The very things that were meant to break you will become the reason for your celebration. The 2 minutes I speak of represent urgency. Heaven cannot wait any longer to release what is yours. Your name is being announced in the spiritual realm, and every hidden enemy who whispered against you will be silenced. Every door that was closed will swing open, and every person who doubted you will see the evidence of my favor in your life. I have watched you stand at thresholds, hesitating because fear made the shadows seem larger than the truth. I have seen you do good in secret, receiving little thanks. I have counted every tear you held back, storing them as seeds that are now ready to break open into gardens of blessing. Do not harden your heart because this sounds too beautiful. Do not push away what you've secretly longed to believe. This is your invitation to step into the celebration I have prepared for you. Archangel Michael stands at your side, confirming this word with the strength of a warrior who never fails. He says, your miracle will happen 2 minutes after you see this secret. It is only for you. This timing is not about the clock on your wall, but the moment your heart opens to my promise. The gate was never locked. It was only waiting for your yes. When you say yes, you open the door through which good news is already walking. It carries your name, brings peace like a fire that warms without burning, and answers the questions that have kept you awake at night. You may have thought you missed your turn or imagined the signs, but I assure you, you have not. I have paved a new path for you, even while you slept. The road you're on, though it may bend, leads directly to the promise I made to you. Lift your eyes, beloved, and see how the horizon shifts when hope returns. Notice how the colors of your future brighten, how the heaviness you've carried begins to lift. This is not imagination, it is a divine visitation. I have sent messengers to your doorstep, and their knock may sound like an ordinary opportunity, a message you could ignore, or a call you might not return. But I am hiding the extraordinary in the everyday. If you answer promptly, you will find treasure wrapped in plain packaging. Do not say later, for later has stolen too much from you. Do not wait to feel braver, for courage is born in the step you take, not before it. You always skip when your soul trembles, when my spirit presses at your back, when you fear losing control. But I counsel you, gently, do not skip this. You asked for a sign, and I wrote your name in the language of comfort. You asked for direction, and I made the path clear. You asked for confirmation, and I sent this message to meet you where you are. Archangel Michael speaks with a voice that calms storms, declaring that the good news is at your door. The hinges of delay are loosened, and the clutter at your threshold is being cleared by unseen hands. Keep your door open to hope, and stand where you can see the arrival of what I have sent. I have walked through every room of your life, the corner where you keep your dreams, the table where you count your worries, the floor that creaks under your steps in the night. I have seen the room that holds your laughter and the one that holds your pain. I am God in all those rooms, and I am God at your threshold today. The good news I am sending is not fragile. It will not be lost because of a passing doubt or a fleeting fear. It is sealed with my name and appointed to arrive at the right time and place. Your role is to welcome it with thanksgiving and to act on the doors I open, as if you truly believe I opened them. The secret I am unveiling is mercy in motion. You are not behind, you are being carried. You are not under judgment, you are being rebuilt. You are not a problem to fix, you are a promise being fulfilled. Shame has lied to you about your timeline. Fear has told you stories of scarcity, and memory has rehearsed your failures as if they were your future. But I am giving you a new song, one of unlocked windows, fresh air, and keys turning in familiar locks. Sing this within yourself. Today, I receive what is mine. Today, I walk into the room I kept circling. Today, I treat good news as my portion, not a rumor. Your miracle is not just an event. It is a new way of seeing. It is eyes that notice my presence where you thought you were alone. It is hands that try again where they once gave up. It is faces turning toward you with unexpected kindness. It is a signed paper, an unbolted door, a phone call with the news you've hoped for. But before the event, let your perspective shift. These 2 minutes are holy, a moment to choose whether to live by past disappointments or by this fresh promise. Choose this promise. Stand tall in your spirit, breathe deeply, and say, I agree. Heaven will lean closer, and Michael will guard your boundaries as you step forward. Be simple in your obedience. Answer the message. Send the application. Make the call. Open the envelope. Step into the room. Treat yourself as someone I delight to bless. When doubt whispers that you're presumptuous, remind it that humility is gratitude for gifts, not their refusal. When fear warns that joy never lasts, remind it that I make joy your strength. I have placed markers in the places where you felt abandoned, so when you revisit them with me, you'll see they were lit by my patience. I held you in the hallway between seasons, hid you under the wing of timing, and now I am bringing you out with ease, like dawn moves the night aside. Today, I change the scent in your house from worry to expectancy. I untie the knot in your stomach, smooth the fences your mind has drawn, and reintroduce you to the word soon as a faithful promise, not a tease. The conversation that stalled will flow. The heart that hardened will warm. The paper that waited will be signed. The road that closed will open. Your work will attract the right eyes, and what felt barren will show signs of life. I am not promising a life without challenges, but I am giving you shelter and guidance. When rain comes, you'll have a roof. When the sun blazes, you'll have shade. When winds rise, you'll have anchors. And on calm days, you'll hear laughter like wind chimes you forgot you owned. My beloved, as you stand in this sacred moment, know that I am not only speaking to your heart, but also to the very fabric of your life, the places where you felt stretched thin, the corners where hope has flickered but not faded, the dreams you've tucked away for fear they were too big to hold. I am the God who sees every hidden piece of you, every unspoken longing, every quiet act of faith you thought went unnoticed. Today, September 4th, I am weaving those pieces together into a tapestry of restoration. The threads of your struggles, your prayers, and your perseverance are not scattered. They are being drawn into a design that reflects my glory and your purpose. You may wonder why this moment feels different, why my voice seems closer, why the air around you carries a weight of expectancy. It is because heaven has marked this day as a turning point. The delays you've endured were not meant to punish you, but to prepare you for a blessing that could only arrive in its fullness at this precise time. I have been aligning circumstances, moving people, and shifting obstacles to clear the path for what is coming. Archangel Michael, with his sword of light, has been cutting through the resistance that tried to hold back your destiny. He stands now, not just as a guardian, but as a herald, proclaiming that the time of waiting is over. Your miracle is not a distant star. It is a light breaking through your window, ready to flood your home with joy. Do not let familiarity rob you of this moment. You've heard promises before, felt hope rise only to face disappointment, and learned to guard your heart against the pain of not yet. But I am not a God who teases or deceives. When I speak, the heavens move. When I promise, the earth aligns. This is not a repetition of past hopes that faded. This is a divine declaration that your breakthrough is here. 2 minutes after you open your heart to this truth, you will sense the shifta stirring in your spirit, a lightness in your step, a spark of certainty that something is changing. It may be a phone call, a letter, a conversation, or a quiet knowing in your soul, but it will be undeniable. The good news is not just coming, it is knocking at your door. I know the weight of your questions. Why has it taken so long? Have I done something wrong? Am I still worthy of your promises? Let me answer you clearly. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. Every tear you've shed has watered the ground for this moment. Every prayer you've whispered has been recorded in my book of remembrance. Every time you chose to keep going, even when your strength was failing, I saw your faith, and I counted it as precious. The delays were not denials. They were seasons of building resilience, deepening trust, and aligning my perfect plan with your life. Now, the harvest is ready, and the fruit of your faithfulness is about to be revealed. Picture this, my child, a table set before you, abundant with provision, peace, and purpose. This is not a dream or a metaphor. It is the reality I am bringing into your life. The enemy has tried to convince you that your table is empty, that your prayers have gone unanswered, that your dreams are too heavy to carry. But I am overturning that lie. I am setting your table with blessings that overflow, with answers that surprise, with doors that open to rooms you never thought you'd enter. Archangel Michael is clearing the way, ensuring that no thief can steal what I have prepared. The good news is not just a moment. It is a movement, sweeping through your life to restore what was lost and multiply what was stolen. You may feel a trembling in your heart, a hesitation to fully believe that this is for you. That trembling is not weakness. It is the stirring of hope, waking up after a long sleep. Let it rise. Let it breathe. Let it remind you that you were made for moments like this, moments when heaven touches earth, when my voice becomes louder than your doubts, when my love becomes stronger than your fears. You are not too broken to receive this. You are not too late to step into it. You are exactly where I need you to be, and I am exactly where you need me to be right here, closer than your breath, speaking life into your future. This good news is not fragile. It will not crumble under the weight of your questions or dissolve because of a fleeting doubt. It is sealed with my name, carried by my authority, and delivered by my angels. It is coming to your house in the form of provision that meets your needs, healing that restores your strength, reconciliation that mends broken bonds, and opportunities that align with your purpose. I am asking you to do something simple yet powerful. Prepare a place for this blessing. It doesn't need to be grand. Corner of your table, a folded cloth, a small space where you can set down your hope and say, I am ready. This is not superstition. It is an act of faith, a declaration that you believe I am faithful. When you make room for my goodness, you create a space for my promises to land. When the call comes, when the message arrives, when the door opens, you will be ready to receive it with gratitude, not hesitation. This small act of preparation is a key that unlocks the door to your miracle. You have carried burdens that were not yours to bear: guilt from past mistakes, shame from others' judgments, fear from moments of betrayal. I see the weight of those burdens, and I am lifting them now. I am replacing guilt with grace, shame with honor, and fear with courage. You do not need to earn this miracle. It is my gift to you. You do not need to prove your worth. I have already declared it. You do not need to chase this blessing. It is already chasing you, guided by my hand, protected by my angels, and timed by my wisdom. There are people in your life who have doubted you, who have spoken words that cut deeply, who have walked away when you needed them most. I have seen their actions, and I have seen your heart. You chose forgiveness when it was hard, kindness when it was costly, and faith when it was tested. Those choices were not in vain. They have built a foundation for what I am doing now. Those who doubted you will see my hand upon you. Those who left you will witness your rising. Those who tried to dim your light will stand in awe of the radiance I am restoring to you. This is not about proving them wrong. It is about proving my love right. I am in the marketplace, in the conversations, in the decisions that shape your future. I am guiding your hand to the right opportunities, bringing you before the right people, and turning maybe later into now is the time. The tests you face will not break you. They will confirm the strength I have built in you. The doors I open will not lead to loss. They will lead to discovery of more of who you are in me. You have asked me, Lord, should I fight or rest? And I answer, do both in the right measure. Fight the lies that say you are alone, unworthy, or forgotten. Rest in the truth that I am with you, for you, and in you. Fight the urge to shrink your dreams to fit others' expectations. Rest in the largeness of my plans for you. When you're unsure which is needed, whisper my name, and I will guide you. Peace will tell you when to be still, and courage will tell you when to move. Neither will abandon you, for I have woven them into the very rhythm of your days. This is not a moment to defer or delay. The good news is at your doorstep, and your willingness is the key to its entry. Stand in your doorway with open hands, ready to receive what I have sent. Say aloud, even if only to yourself, I am worthy because I am loved. I release what does not serve me. I welcome what fulfills my calling. Your voice is not small to me. It is a sound that opens gates. Your faith is not weak. It is a spark that ignites miracles. Your story is not over. It is being rewritten with a pen dipped in grace. I am addressing the quiet corners of your heart, where you've hidden your deepest hopes, where you've stored your unanswered prayers, where you've kept the dreams you thought were too big to speak. I am entering those corners with light, with warmth, with a promise that nothing is too big for me. I am not intimidated by the size of your need or the depth of your longing. I am the God who measures the oceans in my hand, who calls the stars by name, who knows every detail of your life and loves you without limit. What you thought was impossible is possible with me. What you thought was lost is being restored. What you thought was delayed is arriving now. Prepare to be surprised. The good news may come in a form you didn't expect, a conversation that shifts your perspective, a connection that opens a door, a moment of clarity that changes everything. It will carry my signature, a peace that confirms it is from me. It will not require you to strive or perform. It will simply ask you to receive. And when you do, you will feel the weight of my love settling over you like a warm blanket, the certainty of my presence anchoring you like a steady hand, the joy of my promise rising in you like a song. You have walked through seasons of silence, seasons of struggle, seasons of waiting, but this is a season of breakthrough. This is a season of answers. This is a season of good news entering your house. Archangel Michael stands as your defender, ensuring that nothing steals what I have released. I am not only delivering your miracle, I am protecting it, guarding it, and ensuring it arrives whole. You will not need to fight to keep it. You will only need to walk in it, live in it, and let it transform you. Today, I am reintroducing you to yourself, not the self that doubt has defined, not the self that pain has shaped, but the self I created, loved, and called. You are radiant with purpose, strong with my strength, and alive with my spirit. You are not defined by your past, your mistakes, or your losses. You are defined by my love, my grace, and my promises. Step into this truth. Walk in this light. Open your hands to receive what I am bringing. The good news is not just a moment. It is a new chapter, a new song, a new dance. And it begins now, 2 minutes after you say yes to this secret, this promise, this love. Beloved, as you stand on the threshold of this new chapter, let your heart be soft, your hands open, and your spirit expectant. The road ahead is not a race, but a rhythm, a melody of grace that you will learn to hum with every step. You will laugh, not out of obligation, but because joy has become your companion. You will say, "This time I didn't skip," and heaven will echo, "This time you welcomed the gift I sent." The good news will not only knock, it will enter, take a seat, and make itself at home in your life. Your miracle, sealed with your name, will stand in your doorway, smiling, ready to walk with you into the future I have prepared. Step forward now, my child, and let your life sing the song of my faithfulness. The promise has landed, the door is open, and your story is just beginning to shine. Beloved, if this message has touched your heart, sparked hope, or reminded you of the divine love that surrounds you, I invite you to like and subscribe to stay connected with more words of encouragement, faith, and promise. Your support helps spread this light to others who need it, and it means the world to this ministry. If you feel led to give a super thanks, contributions up to $20 are deeply appreciated and help us continue sharing these messages of hope. With all my love and gratitude, thank you for being here and for opening your heart to this sacred moment. May God's peace and joy overflow in your life.